Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video, I literally have been trying to film this for so long. It's been like 2 weeks coming, and I know that most of you are probably mad at me, but I just wanted to make sure I did it right and I had enough time to film this. So I am finally showing you guys how I make my turbans, and I'm wearing one right now, and I literally just put it together in like 2 seconds. So this video is going to be so easy and so simple. This is a fun tutorial, and I feel like so many different people can do it, and you can do like baby turbans, you can do adult turbans. There's so many different options for these, and I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is. First off, I just wanna talk about like some fabrics that I have gotten over the past couple of weeks. So where I find all this material, everybody has been asking me. It is at craft stores and sewing stores. So basically like Joann's, Hobby Lobby, I think Michael's has it. But honestly, if you have a Joann's close to you, that is probably my favorite place to find the material because they have a lot of different like prints and patterns and stuff. All right, so one more thing you're gonna have to know is how much material to get, and I'll kind of give you like the dimensions of how many you can make with a half a yard or a yard. So when I get the material, I normally get them to cut me a half of a yard, and that will probably make 4 head wraps, maybe more. It just depends on if they're for a baby or an adult. So for an adult, it makes about 4 head wraps, and then for a baby, you could probably make 8. So my suggestion is a half a yard, and you can just play around with it. If you mess up, you can go ahead and start another one, and you have a few chances to make some, and then also make a ton for your friends and stuff like that. The next thing you will need are material cutting scissors. So just make sure you're gonna have like good scissors that will cut through and won't leave it like all bumpy and weird. So I just wanna show you a few different options of like my favorites, and I like these kind of like floral flowery patterns right here. And then I also like the solids. I feel like solids are good when you're wearing a print. You can get the neutrals. I would suggest getting like gray, black, and white just to kind of go with everything, and then you can get some really fun colors to wear with like neutral colors. So like white, this would go with white, black, it would go with a lot of different stuff. So I'm wearing one similar to this right now. All right guys, so we're just gonna jump right into this video and show you guys how I make these turbans. So they're really easy and fun, and I can't wait to show you. All right, so before I cut it, I wanna show you guys what it looks like before it's cut and all of that, and just when they measure it out. So I got a yard in this one because I really liked the color of this, and I wanted to make a ton of them. So this one is a yard, and as you can see, it has a little opening right here. When you buy them, it comes folded already. So it's giving you like that much more material. So the first thing is that you can see this is folded over right here, and you don't want to cut this. You want to just cut it long ways like this, so that when you open it up, it gives you a really long turban. Okay, so you want to make sure it's folded just how it came, how they cut it. And then you want to lay it on something that is flat and hard. I would not suggest cutting this on carpet because I've done it before and it's just really hard to work with. Okay, so you're just gonna lay it out like this, and I go ahead and just eyeball it. I really don't measure anything. I like to give it like 2 to 3 inches of width. It just depends on how thick you want this headband. And guys, seriously, this is like the easiest part. So you're just gonna go ahead and measure out about 3 inches, and you just start cutting. And once again, these are horrible scissors. I don't know where my other ones are. All right, so I just cut it, and this is what it looks like when it's cut. It's got about, I mean, I would say like 3 inches of width. Here's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about like kids versus adults. So for a kid, the length of this is perfect. So when you open it up, you can make 2 with it. So basically, if you wanted this for a kid, you would just fold it, and then you would cut this end right here, and it would make 2 of them. But for an adult, you're gonna need this full length. So it was that easy, and now I'm gonna show you guys how I wrap it up on my head, which is the most asked question because it looks so difficult, but it's so simple and it takes just a few minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off and go ahead and show you guys how I wrap this one. Okay, so what you wanna do first, okay, so either I like to fold it once, just to kind of make it a little bit thinner, or I just leave it open like this. I'm gonna leave it open like this today, because I want a little bit more material. Okay, so you just put it at the back of your head like this, and you just want to make sure it's even on both sides when you're going up. So you just take it and you tie it once like that. And then before I tie it again, I like to like kind of position it and figure out where I want it. And you can make them as tight as you want. You can make them as loose as you want. All right, so that's about how tight I want it. So I tied it once, and I'm just gonna go ahead and tie it again. So you're basically making a double knot. Zoomed in a little bit. It's gonna look like this, and now you're gonna go ahead and just take one and start wrapping it around the knot. So you're basically just wrapping it around the knot, just like this. So you wrap it until you start seeing like the swirls and stuff, and that's when you're getting close. Okay, and then for this bottom part right here, I just like to go ahead and tuck it underneath one of those strips right there. Now what I'm gonna do is just do the same thing with this side, and I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it around, just like this. And then at the very bottom, I'm just gonna go ahead and tuck it. And then you can kind of like position it how you want. All right, and literally that is it. That is how easy it is to do. All right, well, that wraps up this video for today. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to comment down below any more questions you have about them or any other video suggestions. And also don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I can't wait to see you guys rock these turbans on Instagram. Don't forget to tag me in them and say the turban movement. I'm gonna make a hashtag, the turban movement, and we're gonna see how many people we can get on there. So don't forget to hashtag the turban movement. All right, guys, I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. I am using, where are they? Where did I put them? I lost them. Dang. Oh, they were in my lap. Work with, so just make sure you have some good scissors that will cut it. Oh, ow.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't